What's going on, everyone? X here from NTP, and I'm back again with another Skin Pack Skin statue tutorial. Today we have the Doc Ock or Doctor Octopus skin from the Marvel Spider-Man skin back here on Xbox 360. Pretty cool skin. Not too hard to make. It does have a body effect, as you can see there, his tentacle arms. They could be a bit challenging for you, but the rest of them is pretty simple. Not a whole lot of detail in this guy, so I'd probably range this in the intermediate to high-ish intermediate just because of the body effect. Which I would like to make a note, if you are planning on making this guy, say, next to other skins, like, you know, line him up like we have with Venom here, the body effect or his tentacle arms will not affect how that goes. It might affect people behind him if you're putting him back to back with another skin or, you know, something like that. But this should not affect putting him next to someone. So if you want to just stick him in the middle somewhere, in between two skins or something like that, or two statues, it should be perfectly fine. Because the body effect does not, it goes below the arms and it goes above the shoulders. So you can easily fit another skin like right there, and his body effect not get in the way of that at all. So, but that being said, let's just go ahead and jump into the dimensions and stuff. So the legs are 8 by 4 by 12. The torso is 8 by 4 by 12, and the arms, they are attached or aligned to the torso, and they are 4 by 4 by 12. And the head is 8 by 8 by 8 with a hat effect, his hair and his glasses, and the skin, as I just mentioned, and you can probably tell, does have a body effect, which I just cut off half of it, and I will show you how to make the other half. I will build it real time, so if this outro looks a little long, that is why. It's because I'm going to be building that just to explain it a little bit better. And because screenshots can't really do this any justice unless you do it like pick by pick by pick by pick, like building it block by block. you know, and then, I mean, what's the point of that? You're just going to have a billion pictures. So, might as well just build it. Alright. And those dimensions are linked by width by height, and they will be in the description. So, let's go ahead and jump into the detail now. And as usual, I will have screenshots at the end of this when I get done talking. A little thing about the back. I made sure that I took off both of his tentacles so you can just see the whole back instead of just half of it. So just a little pointer on that. But alright, so detail time. Here's the front of his legs. You can see the bottom there where his feet are, yellow with a bit of orange detailing. And then when you get up to the greenish part of him, or I guess the leg part where his pants are, that's just lime with a little bit of green detailing there. Get over here to the side, not a whole lot going on, just plain colors here. Yellow, orange again, the orange just kind of wraps around there, and then the rest is just green because the rest is just lime because the green detailing there is just from the front and the back. Here's the back of the legs, bit easier actually. Feet still same yellow and orange with a little bit of orange detailing, and the pants are still lime with a little bit of green detailing. So, and then the other side of the legs is the exact same as the other side. It's our little rule of thumb. It just mirrors right across, so just make that side the exact same as the other side. Here's the front of his torso. The gloves there are yellow and have a little bit of gold blocks in them for a little bit of detailing. His belt there is yellow with a little bit of orange detailing. The majority of him is lime, and with a little bit of green there for, I guess, his abs and stuff, because he's ripped, you know, he's really strong. So, a little bit of green detailing there, and then we get to the neck and the top of his torso, I guess, still near the neck, it's just yellow, and at the very top is orange. Coming over here to the side of the arm, these colors just wrap around, so it's just yellow, lime, all the way around here. Nothing too crazy, and the back of his arms are the exact same as the front with that gold there. So that just kind of mirrors right to the back. Alright, as for the back here, as you can see, these tentacle arms kind of obstruct my view a little bit, but I will kind of go underneath them and show you the majority of it. So the belt here is the exact same as the front. The orange and the yellow just kind of mirror to the back here. And where his tentacles are going to go, where they start, that is what this gray is. So if you wanted to, you could just punch that out. So that wasn't there. It could just be hollow, whatever you really want. But I made it gray just to kind of specify where it's going to be. As for the rest of him, the back of this is exactly mirrored from the front as well as the green on the sides. Not on the bottom of it though, because that's where the tentacles are, obviously. But that green, that yellow, that orange, just right there. The majority of him is still lime. A little bit of green right there, and green in between where both sockets of tentacles are going. And also around the tentacles is light gray and stone. Kind of in an L shape. Just going in all different directions. So, coming up here to the head now. His skin is birchwood planks. His hair is brown. Right there in the middle of his glasses, or I guess goggles, it's light blue, a little bit of white on the outside of that, and then the rest of it is snow. Come around to the left side of his head, you just see all brown. His skin kind of goes back for like an ear. That is also birchwood planks, and then the goggles are still snow. Back of his head is totally brown, so just do it like that. Really simple. And then this side of his head is the exact same as the other side. Really simple. So you just take this side and mirror it across to this side. Not hard at all. And the very top of his head is all brown. So that is that. Let's go ahead and get into the body effect now. The really hard part of this. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and get my hand and HUD back. There we go. And we'll just go ahead and fill this thing up. We'll get all the colors we need. You're going to need gray, light gray, and stone. Just go ahead and fill this up with gray just because. So, alright, starting with this. So, okay. This is... It's going to be a little hard to explain just because of how weird this is. So, every single one of these has the exact same pattern on it. Like, if I was just to bring this out like this, each segment of these looks the same. It's going to have two things of brown on the bottom. On the left, it's going to have light gray, and on this side, it's going to have stone. Like, basically, this is how it's going to look each time. Every single part of it looks like this. Like, it doesn't matter which direction the tentacle is going in. All of them have these two things of gray on the bottom, left gray on the right, and stone on the left. So, the top, like, okay. And each tentacle is the exact same, just going in a different diagonal direction. Like this one is going up and to the right, and then it just keeps going up and to the right. Right? And this one is going down and to the right, down and to the right. You know, then that means this is going to go down to the left, down to the left. This one's going to go up and to the left, up and to the left. So I mean, really, you're just mirroring these back and forth. So really, if you can make one side, you can make the other side just going in the opposite direction. Like, both top tentacles obviously go up, but it's just this one's going to the right, and then this one's going to be going to the left. Best way I can explain it. So if we focus on the right one here, you're just going to make that pattern like I just showed, but just with only one block. The rest are going to be at least 2 thick. This one's just 1, so as you can see, like this, and like this, and this. Even I get it mixed up a little bit. So then you're gonna let's see. Think of the rest of these as 2 by 2 by 2 blocks, just going like diagonal and like just connecting to each other. This is probably the only one that doesn't connect, as you can see. So like this one is just going to have like this, that, and like that. So, should look just like this. Then it's going to go diagonal twice. So this corner piece is going to be inside this. So think of it like you take that corner piece, and that's going to be like your new gray, you know? But instead it's stone. So you just kind of have to go off of it like this. Then it's like that, and you do it one more time, where you make 2 grays, like that, light gray, and then stone. And if you want to test it out on like when you're making both of these should connect up like this and be lined up with each other perfectly. Then you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to be going in the opposite direction. Like this one, you're bringing it back, but now you're going to be going forward. So, like this is coming backwards, but now it's going forward. So this is going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th one, it's going to be this like longer one. But let's go ahead and get the 4th ones done. Again, we're going to be doing that sort of corner thing here, where the bottom is going to be like so, like this, and then like right here, and then stone here. You're always going to be focusing on this corner. So there's 2, 3, and here's 4. So if we want to test this, see if we're on the same spot here. Let's use a totally different color here. Make sure we're still lined up with this. So this should come up to the back of his ear. We do the same thing right here. Yep, right there, back of his ear. So there's that. Then on this side, it's going to be a little bit different. Instead of connecting to the corner, it's just going to be lined up with the side here, and it's going to be 6 long. So this is like a 2 by 6 by 2 block. And the very front one is going to come off the corner, but it's not going to connect, as you can see, like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and build it. This one is going to be like this. Start from the gray here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. Light gray here, stone here, and then down in this corner, this is where your stone's going to be, and then light gray, and then gray, like so. And then if we want to test these out, we'll just do this, and fly right across, make sure it's lined up, and it is. We didn't bump off it, and it comes up like that. So then, we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing to the bottom one. It's not going to be too crazy. Like I said, same pattern. Really going to crust it. I'm not really going to dive into it too much. I might just check myself, make sure I'm actually doing the pattern right. And I wasn't there. That, and then we're going to do the corner thing. So this one, since it's going down, it's going to be like light gray like this. Oh wait, I mean one light gray, and then two stone like this. And the gray is going to be on the bottom like that. So now, instead of focusing on, or making, I don't know. You can see it. I hope you can see it. It's really hard to explain. One light gray, two stone, and then gray on the bottom like so. Then we're gonna, we'll just go ahead and test it. We're just testing to make sure we're lined up. Here we are. So now we're gonna come down and in this direction. So one light gray, stone, light gray, stone, gray, light gray, stone, light gray, gray, and then light gray, stone, gray. So we made 4 more of those, right? Now we have our 6, which should be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the bottom here with all the grays. It shifts over like that. And this one is going to be coming up. So like these were coming down. This one's going to be coming up. In this top right corner. So this one's going to be in the top left corner. It's going to be like this. This with light gray here and then stone up here. So then if you just take that and you just kind of mirror it to the other side, you should have all 4 tentacles and all should be lined up with each other. Perfectly, simultaneously. So like if we were to break both of these, we would land on the same spot right below. See, right on this corner that we just broke above. That's the best way to tell if you have these lined up or not. Is if you can break the corner of this and land on the same corner as the same thing below, you've done it right. So that's all I can say about these. My gosh, this has probably been one of the longest outros I have ever had, just because I actually built it. So, whew. Hopefully I don't have many more of these that have really hard body effects, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, what you guys want us to do. So, if you guys have any requests, go ahead and leave them in the comments. It could be other skin pack skins, or YouTubers, or mobs, or custom skins, whatever. Go and leave in the comments for us so we have an idea of what to do. And that's it for me, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope this was helpful. And I will see you for the next one.